Hi, I'm Bart Hanson. I'm the owner and operator of CrushLivePoker.com. The following hand comes from our call-in show that we record at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time every Monday. If you want to call in your hand, check out the phone number in the description.
But six-handed, he's under the gun, opens to 40. Okay, and I'm next to act. So I guess whatever under the gun one or cutoff, however you want to call it, with ace of hearts, king of spades, and I choose the three bet to 130.
So is this like a must-move game or something, or the game is just broken down?
Yeah, it's a must move. Yeah.
All right,
Exactly.
so six-handed, under the gun to 40, you make it 130, and
Right. Everybody folds,
okay.
and he calls quickly. And the flop comes out ace of diamonds, seven of clubs, five of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds, seven of clubs, five of diamonds, and you have
Right.
ace of hearts, king of spades, right? Is that
Right.
right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So he checks to me, and I decide to bet 100. Um, you know, I figured there's no need to bet much here. Probably got him crushed. So I want, I want him to continue light, possibly. But so he calls pretty quickly.
Okay.
All right. The turn is an offsuit three.
Okay.
Okay. So now I decide to bet like half pot.
So he checks
240.
again, right?
Yeah, he checks to me, right? I bet half pot because I'm hoping he's got some kind of an ace. Obviously, is what I'm hoping he's got since he called me. So I bet half pot, and he calls pretty quickly again.
So again for the podcast, six-handed under the gun to 40, hero with ace king to 130. He calls. Ace of diamonds, seven of clubs, five of diamonds. Check. Hero bets 100. Call. Now turns an offsuit three, so it's ace seven five three. Check. Hero bets 240 into a pot of about 460, and he calls again. So you're right around like 950-ish, right? Something like that.
Yeah, like something like that exactly.
Okay.
Um, so I mean, I'm putting him like on an X, on an ace X, or a diamond draw, obviously, also possible. So the river is an offsuit seven.
Okay.
Okay, which I thought was a pretty good card for me.
But the 7x of diamonds can be like he could have 7x of diamonds, right?
Yes, he can have 7x of diamonds,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But also like I just thought in case he's slow playing something, obviously it's a good card for us because it cuts out some set combos. So he checks to me again pretty quickly, and I obviously we have to bet. So I decide to bet like 400, a little bit on the small side, to kind of induce him to call.
Yeah.
And he very quickly just moves all in for like 1880 or something. So what do you think about this spot? Can we fold to this guy?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I can't tell you whether or not this is a fold or a call. You're going to have to tell me, like, this is sort of based upon like a live type of, kind of like a live read. I mean, if you want to look at the blockers, you probably can have some. Obviously, you've got the best hand, right? Ace King, like the best value hand. Like, he's not going to be usually doing this with like Ace Queen or Ace Jack. Here's the thing, like, if you had Ace 8 here, like, that would probably be better to call with, or Ace 6 would probably be better to call with than, like, Ace King because of the fact that it just blocks him having some of his sevens here. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, some of the sevens, just from that combination type of work. Not that you would probably have Ace 8 here or Ace King. I mean, from an MDF perspective, we talked about, minimum defense frequency. It seems like you're betting 400 to 1,000, so what is that, like 1,800, and then he's moving all in for what?
Another 18 on top. So we get like almost exactly 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, from an MDF perspective, I'm sure you're probably supposed to call here. I mean, this is going to be one of the best hands that you're going to have, given this line. So if you wanted to be unexploitable, yeah, this would probably be a call, I would say.
Right.
I can't tell you whether or not like I would call here or not in this spot. It is somewhat troubling. It seems logical that he could have a 7, or he could have been slow playing like, pocket fives, something like that. Trying to think of. He probably shouldn't really continue on with the 7 to your turn bet all that much. 7. I mean, there's no straight draws out there, so It's like 7x of diamonds, or he could just have a bluff, and he's trying to represent like he's got middle pair. So I can't, like I said, from a theoretical perspective, I imagine that this is probably going to be a call if you wanted to not be exploitable. There are some other hands that you could probably call. You don't have a diamond in your hand either, so that actually makes it good for you.
Right.
So, if you want to call ace king no diamond and then fold out some hands ace king with a diamond, then you could look at it this way.
So I understand from the optimal standpoint. If we think the guy is basically he's a fun player, so he's not like necessarily paying the most attention or trying to exploit you.
If he's a fun player, then I would probably err towards folding then, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I at the time, so what ended up happening, I thought about it and kind of went through what you said as far as not having a diamond and like 7. Like I thought if he's slow playing something, that obviously helps us. And and because of what I mentioned earlier, I thought he might be like tilting from kind of losing, and I thought maybe he's got to miss diamonds, because he opened under the gun. Like what kind of 7 can he have?
Right.
Like really the only 7-8 of diamonds, like 7-6 of diamonds, like really not a lot of 7x he should have.
By the way, some people in the chat are saying they are 6-handed, so he could definitely be opening 7x. But okay, what did you call?
Yeah, so I ended up calling, and he had 9-7 offsuit, 9 of clubs, 7 of spades, like not even a diamond. So obviously,
and the other thing too about that's so he has trip 7s. The other interesting thing about that too is that you got to chalk that one away where he's playing way too wide, right? So the problem,
I was shocked.
The thing here is that what a lot of people don't sort of put together is that if you see a guy like playing this wide, then he's going to have way more value combos of hands, right? Like it becomes more of a fold on the river. I mean, you wouldn't think that he would have called the turn with just a 7, but if he's going to have, if this hand happened in some other, you were watching this hand go down and then you got into this, like a similar hand go down and you saw him like turn over something he's not supposed to have and he's wide enough where he's opening and calling a 3-bet with like an offsuit gapped connector, then then I would bet fold this guy to death on this river, and I would not call a shove, but obviously you might not have had that much information at the time. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. Well, I was mainly thinking pre-flop that he shouldn't have a lot of combos based on his pre-flop play, but obviously I was way off. So
yeah.
But all right. Well, thanks. Thanks for your input.
All right, Gene. Appreciate it. Hey guys, if you like what you've seen here, please click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time we put up a new video. And if you want to check out crushlivepoker.com for the first month free, use the code YTA200. Click on the link right there.